What it? We rolling?
We're
We
rolling.
rolling to the. I don't know. River is that how? Anyway, you're not gonna be proud of me.
Okay.
You know the NIMBYs versus YIMBYs conversation.
Yes.
I don't know which one's the good people.
Well, I know not in my backyard is the people. I disagree with them. So the other is yes in my backyard, I guess.
The YIMBYs, yes. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know which one. I always see them arguing online, but I don't know which one's the.
Yeah.
I haven't done enough. My politics is I'm not smart. Anyway, I just know that today I might have became a NIMBY on accident.
Okay.
Because my house, the apartment next door burned down like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how I know my neighborhood is fucked up because the apartment like straight up just burned down. Like smoke was in my apartment. It was fuming into my apartment, my personal apartment. Like I came home and shit was fucked up. And
And you were like, not in my backyard.
Yeah, what a fire. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be woke, but not in my.
Which, in your defense, that's your like kitchen. That's your bedroom.
And well, I mean, like the fire happened, right? So the fire happens. My neighbor. This is how I know I do live in a fucked up neighborhood because my little brother, like 3 months later, the fire has been. No one's done anything, fixed it. It just fired, and then it's been a year since anyone's.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like ash. My brother was trying to find my apartment one time, and he was like, I don't know where it's at. I was like, you don't see the building next to the one that's burnt down? He's like, they all look fucked up. I'm sorry. Yeah. I was like, damn. They do all kind of look a little fucked up, all right? But basically, they finally started working on the apartment next door on the construction site, put a bathroom outside, like a porta potty.
Okay.
And so now on the weekends, the construction crew's not there, and there's just a bathroom in the front yard, in that yard. And it might as well be.
Yeah, there's a lack of public bathrooms.
Yeah, I get
New
the
York.
societal issue.
That is what I would diagnose as the problem.
I know what the problem is. I know where I live. I'm like, oh yeah, I live in a neighborhood that lacks. That's why I can afford it. But
yeah,
when I see the line that's forming outside of this restroom, I become a white. I'm like, not in my backyard. I'm like, when I say this neighborhood's going to shit, I literally mean there's like whole restrooms. Just that this place is now dedicated as.
Yeah. Is Ashton in a town hall meeting?
Yeah.
I'm not paying all this rent for a porta potty festival over here.
All I'm hearing is shitting. Every time I open up the window, it's just a nigga squeezing.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Why not put all the porta potties further down south? That's sort of where porta potties belong.
Obviously, I am kidding. I don't give a fuck. But it is just funny now. Every time I walk out, it's just a nigga be like, every time I walk out, I'm like not even kidding. It is every time I walk out my door.
He's like, cut for a cut. You're like, I'm trying to get home.
Woo! Don't go up in there, dog.
I'm not in line. I live over there.
Literally, I be like, when I see how many people walking in and out of the restroom, I'm like, it can't even be that much toilet paper in there. It can't. Niggas just walking in just shitty booty. That's a lie. I just had my first not in my backyard experience when I walk over.
Ashton's first true test.
Sorry, but yeah, that's all. I just had to come in and like. Correct.
Sure.
I know.
I'm sorry things are so hard for you right now.
Get your own restroom. That's how I feel. No, I'm glad they're working on things. I'm glad these people. I'm glad there's.
Dude, you're on your way, bro.
I know, bro. It's happening. It's happening. I'm literally pew-pewing. Yeah. Oh, no. Take note, 5 years from now, I will be different.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the podcast, folks.
All right, yeah, welcome. This is welcome back, or welcome for the first time if you're a first-time listener. This is KAWPS, the podcast, a weird-ass comedy podcast about the police in America. And we start out with the headline roundup. Here is some of the headlines involving the police in America this past week. Starting out, cop in LA arrested for killing an unhoused man, RIP Brandon Glenn.
Jail cop in Arizona fatally shoot an inmate in his hospital room. Identity of victim has not yet been released.
Jail cop in New York is convicted of murder for beating an inmate to death, RIP Robert Brooks.
Jail cop in Idaho is facing charges for severely beating an inmate.
Jail cops in Oklahoma City put an 18-year-old boy into a coma.
Cops in NYC is facing a lawsuit for deliberately crashing his car into a man riding a scooter.
Cops in St. Cloud, Florida are facing a lawsuit for pointing their guns at a cooperative, unarmed 71-year-old man, throwing him on the ground and having their dog maul him.
The cops in Atlanta arrest a severely autistic man for wandering away from his group home and have him spend weeks in jail.
Jail cops in Chehalis, Washington, charged with recording sex tapes with inmates.
Cop in Columbia, South Carolina, arrested for sexual assault.
Cop in New York City arrested for sexual assault.
Cop in Lincoln, Nebraska, arrested for sexually abusing multiple children.
Cop in Dover, New Jersey, sentenced to 4 years for distributing child sex abuse material.
Cop in Lake County, Indiana, arrested for child sex abuse material, soliciting a child, and recording a child urinating.
Jail cop in New York arrested in a child sex abuse sting.
ICE cops in Portland threatened to shoot an ambulance driver.
ICE cops in Portland assault a 4'6" blind protester.
ICE cops in LA shoot and injure a migrant and also a U.S. Marshal.
ICE cops in Alameda, California shoot a priest point blank in the mouth with a tear gas canister.
ICE cops in El Paso kill a dog.
Cops in Ohio mace a high school football team.
Federal cops in D.C. are facing a lawsuit for arresting a man for playing the Imperial March as they were patrolling the city. Good God. I save these. I don't read these just for the podcast because I like to have just a reaction.
Yeah.
And every time.
I like your real-time reactions.
Every time.
It's a good touch.
It literally is like just reading the fucking cop in Lake County, Indiana, arrested for child sex abuse material. I'm already like, okay, that's a doozy. Soliciting a child. All right. Fucking horrible. And recording a child urinate. It's just like each word was just like breaking my mouth down.
Yeah. Stories like that, I'm like, should I include that? Is it worth including?
No,
and I'm like, well, it is. It is. He did that. That's
depraved.
Fucked up.
It's fucking depraved.
It's terrible.
We need to know how, like.
I almost don't want to put it in because I'm like, it's so like, it's just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But I'm like, it is the news. It is what he did.
We don't want to talk about. We would prefer to not have to talk about, people doing that to kids, but these people are doing it to kids, and we can't. If we don't talk about it, the people continue to do it to kids. It's a dark circle.
Yeah,
dark, vicious.
In a better timeline of our universe, me and Ashton would just have a fun podcast where we just shoot the shit, talk about our lives, and we wouldn't feel the need to do something about this sort of stuff.
Yeah, we would still do a roundup, but it'd be like ICE cops in Portland don't threaten to shoot an ambulance.
People would be like, "What the hell is the point of this podcast?" They would say the same thing that they do with ours, just in a different way.
But I feel like we aren't making a dent on anything. But it's a little cathartic.
Yeah. True. Agreed. So what are we talking about today? Well, we got a pretty fun episode this week, I would say. A lot of ridiculous stories that we could have a little bit of fun with. So we'll be covering this week. ICE, they're having problems with their new recruits failing their exams, their physical tests, and their background checks. We'll be talking about cops mistaking a teenager's bag of chips for a gun, Miami's new automated robo-cop car, a cop convicted of stealing taxpayer money gets to keep his pension, a new video of a Charlotte drug bust gone hilariously wrong, and a black cop experiences racism at a Chick Fil A.
The highest form of racism. In our Patreon for $5 a month. Please subscribe, 5-star reviews,
please,
all that stuff. We're going to be talking about Chicago police repeatedly arresting permit-carrying black gun owners, ICE increasing its weapons budget by literally 600%, and ICE attempting to acquire state-of-the-art automated surveillance vehicles. That's all on the Patreon.
Yes, real frightening stuff for y'all. So before we dive into the main stories of our episode, we got a lot of updates we want to hit y'all with of sort of ongoing stories. So we mentioned it up top, but we've been talking about the ongoing saga following the horrific death of Robert Brooks, who was beat to death by prison guards in Marcy Prison here in New York City. And the update is that one of the 3 of those guards were on trial this week. One of them was convicted of murder and manslaughter. 2 of them were acquitted. And so that makes a total 6. So because he was beaten by so many guards, 6 of these guards have already pleaded guilty. 1 was just convicted. 2 were just acquitted, and 1 is still awaiting trial. So that is that update. Next, we got, I'm sure all of y'all remember the Sonia Massey murder, where she was shot in the head point blank while she was in her own home unarmed, and was also had just told the cops to please don't hurt me. So that guy, Sean Grayson, his murder trial is began this jury selection began this Monday. So we'll keep y'all updated on that. And lastly, one of the stories that we covered on this podcast, because it was so ridiculous, if you remember, the Bay Area sheriff who got in trouble because she had hired her lover she kept trying to hire him onto these positions that he was increasingly unqualified for, just like textbook corruption. I'm fucking this guy and I want to give him a bunch of the city's money. And then once one of her deputies blew the whistle, she had them arrested. If you remember that lady, she turns out she's going to keep her 90% of her salary as retirement for the rest of her life. And the way she was able to accomplish this is like when the board, like whatever board there was in San Francisco, who unanimously voted to have her removed, the first time in history that's happened in California, apparently. Where did I wrote it down. It might have been just the day before she retired. I'm putting that in quotes. She was probably like, oh, it's time for me to, I think I'm at a time, I've thought about it, and I think now's a good time for me to retire. And she retired, and she labeled it as a retirement, quote, under duress. And so that also allows her to retain her health benefits. So she just last minute filed for retirement before the board got to vote her out. Mm-hmm. And that was enough for the system to be
so fuck. It's like, that's like, you are not here for, it's just blatantly admitting that you're just not here for people. You were here for a bag. Yeah. You're like, how do I, it's like that Denzel quote, I'm leaving here with something. Yeah. But that something is like,
of course she's gonna look. She's already been disgraced. Yeah. That's every headline's like disgraced sheriff. Yeah. So it's like, at that point, just go for the bag, do what you got to do, I guess. But just the literal last second. And somehow it's like when you're a kid, like playing football in the street, and your parents, you got to go inside for whatever, and they're like, all right, next touchdown wins, and it's like, you're down by 28 points already. Yeah. How is this allowed?
It's just like, she's like, well, I'm going out, I'm leaving, doing what I love the most, corruption.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take money, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids with cancer research.
Exactly.
Or whatever her city funds. I don't know.
So shout out her, San Mateo County Sheriff Christina Corpus. That's her name. What do we got for y'all today? I'll be starting out reading from a new piece by The Atlantic. President Donald Trump's plan to double the size of the ICE workforce has met a foe more powerful than any activist group. It is decimating new recruits at the agency's training academy in Georgia. It is the ICE personal fitness test. So a little bit of fun this guy's having. So good for the Atlantic having a little bit of fun.
Well, he was like, Trump says double the size. He meant numbers, not physics or whatever fucking joke.
Yeah. More than a third have failed so far. So that is pretty impressive. More than a third have failed the personal fitness test.
Which is so funny in like in context with like what Pete Hegg said
Yeah.
He's like, we're having his rules on the military is like no fatties. Like his views on women and military, no fatties.
Which I was kind of fucked up because like everyone was expecting him to be Islamophobic and transphobic. And he was like, and also fat people. And all the fat racists were like, hey, what the fuck?
Whoa, now you're cutting a little deep, brother.
I've been fat my whole life. My daddy was fat and his father before him.
Now, goddamn it, that's a core part of the American culture.
That ain't right.
American identity.
This country was formed on certain ideals.
Whoa. What do you mean no comorbidities? This is outrageous. That shit is ISIS. But it's funny that ISIS, they're like, look, man, if you put on a ski mask, we don't have the latex. The latex can't stretch far enough. Yeah. You shouldn't have a muffin top in your ski mask.
If people can see your neck beard outside your ski mask, you're not really anonymous out there in the streets. You're 400 pounds. Ski mask is not cutting it.
We can fat shame ICE agents. That's okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It is. So let's see.
Ice cream agents. I'm sorry. I don't even know that was a good one. That just came to me. I don't even know.
Wow. It just came to him. Folks, it just came to him. That's how good he is.
Ice cream sandwich. That's a better one.
So, all right. This article, the number. Let's get to the numbers. It's very funny. So the ICE personal fitness test. So here's what it is. To pass, recruits must do, here's the test that a third have failed, 15 push-ups, 32 sit-ups. Dog. I really want to emphasize the N at the end just to make it.
You can't do
15 push-ups. 32 sit-ups and run 1.5 miles in how many? 14 minutes.
Dude, that's literal. Oh my God. Bro,
Yeah.
I am not an
We
athlete.
could be ICE agents.
Yeah, we
bro.
could, bro.
We could work for a homeland security.
Fuck that. Even better, immigration should make, if you're illegal or whatever, if you complete this under the ICE agents, at the end of this should be a green card.
Exactly.
Because what are they going to do? Chase you?
Yeah.
Obviously not.
They can't.
They can't. They physically
can't
cannot do it.
They
So you might as well give them.
If you can't, they can't even pass the presidential fitness test. If you can't do the flexed arm hang, then maybe you shouldn't be the one deciding who gets to stay in here and who doesn't.
That's crazy. Do you know how in shape you have to be to actually get? I mean, I'm not going to sit here. It seems like it's a lot to come to this country, like the trek that they have to make.
Yeah.
Physically daunting.
Yeah.
Just on a physical level. And you trying to catch people who accomplish that who've come on, dude. Mm-hmm.
And you're running with handcuffs and zip ties and guns.
Oh my God. It's so funny, the wrinkles that get caught up in the ICE plan, in our evil plan to deport every ethnic in the country.
Yeah.
Oh, sir. I have bad news. We ran into a little wrinkle into our evil plan. Yeah. What is it? All our soldiers are fat. All our soldiers are morbidly obese and they can't.
He's like, our soldiers? What about our soldiers? Are they evil? Yes.
They're evil.
Are they angry? Yes. Well, then what could the problem be?
No, they're ankles, sir. And they're collapsing under their own weight. they're just
what is this? Do they meet the requirements of the fitness test?
They spent the $50,000 you gave them on ice cream. And now
I asked you to lower the requirements. We did, sir. Well, how much lower can they go? Which is true, by the way. This is after they have lowered the requirements. So they've lowered all the requirements. They've lowered the age requirement. These are young, spry men. You're supposed to be the future of our country. These are 18-year-old
This is not
kids
good.
who can't run a mile and a half under 14 minutes.
I'll catch Mexicans for you. Nigga, catch your breath.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Because the truth be told, they like to show you like it's the funny part where like when you do see like the swole ice agents, it is actually rare. Like you'll see like the ones that look like jackals who spend all their time, and that'll be like 1% of the force. Everybody else is still built like normal.
Yeah.
Every day-to-day humans. It's only like 5% of their. I'd say like 5 to 10% of them that are actually like physically. The rest of them are.
They all those people have already signed up. Yeah. Like the people who are literally training for the race war, going out with their woodsmen, the little militias doing training practice, going to the gym. Like those people have signed up for ICE like a year ago, right? Now they need more. Where are the rest of those guys? There aren't that many of those guys. They're few and loud, but now you're just getting the regular. You offered a 50,000 signing bonus. This is the people you're getting.
Yeah, you're getting the people who are already racially insecure about so many things that they want to attack ethnic people. Like it's like racism. There's an insecurity that's like tied to those like when you see like especially white supremacy. Like for me, I think a lot of white supremacy is a projection of insecurity in a sense, because like when you go and see who's screaming out the white supremacy, it'll be like toothless, just an ugly motherfucker. And like now these like those
we are the supreme James.
God dang it! And they're just on Twitter. God dang it! Beyonce's up here. Like they're like those type. And then you look at them and they're like busted as fuck. Those out of shape, delusional, ugly ass people are like, oh, I can finally join the war and stand up. And now they're learning. They're like, they're chopped. Not just they're chopped physically. Yeah, it's a way to learn. It's funny. It's like it's where rubber meet the road.
Can you do 15 push-ups? Do you have what it takes to do 30 sit-ups?
Damn, that's crazy. The races today aren't built like the old races. Like this is like
it's just they're asking for so many races. It's like now you're just getting this is America. Like you are trying to do 3,000 deportations a day. Turns out we can't even do we don't have enough asthma pumps to go around to pull off 3,000 a day. So let's go back to this article because it is hilarious. So, quote, "It's pathetic," one career ICE official told me, adding that before now, a typical class of 40 recruits had only a couple of candidates fail because the screening process was more rigorous. The academy standards have already been eased to boost recruitment, he said. The new parameters, quote, "should be the minimum for any officer." He and others, none of whom were authorized to speak with reporters, told me that agency veterans are concerned about the quality of the new recruits being fast-tracked onto the street to meet Trump's hiring goals. An email from ICE headquarters to the agency's top officials on October 5th lamented that, quote, "a considerable amount of athletically allergic candidates."
What?
More bars from this article, but that was from an email within ICE. Had been showing up to the academy. They had, quote, misrepresented their physical condition on application forms. Hilarious. The email directed leaders at ICE's field offices to conduct preliminary fitness exams with new recruits before sending them to the academy. It's like, bro, can you just time their 40 before you fucking send them over here? This is fucking pathetic. I don't even like looking at these disgusting human beings that you're all sending over us. Please, for the love of God. Now,
man, I mean, I'm glad this isn't working, but I'm just saying, shit ain't like it used to be. You wanna know what you wanna know what I would have did if I got fat ICE agents? I would have been like, let's get down to business to defeat the Hun. Did they send me daughters? When I asked, I'm gonna make a man out of you niggas, all right? We about to do a montage, all right?
Yeah.
about
No,
that.
I mean, Mulan could easily do a mile and a half in 14 minutes. That is not the problem
I'm
these
just
dudes
saying,
have.
you're supposed to be a general. Transform your soldiers, nigga. Make a man out of these niggas, all
No,
right?
none of these recruits have Disney quality within them. They don't got the heart. That's what it is. They don't got the heart. That's at least what I think. So,
Or a talking dragon.
or
It sounds like Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. They're more like Shreks with Eddie Murphy than Mulan with Eddie Murphy.
I can definitely
Wrong Eddie Murphy sidekick movie. Wrong Eddie Murphy animal sidekick. Hey, what a career, Eddie Murphy. Shout out Eddie Murphy. So, related article. This one's from NBC. Titled, Some New ICE Recruits Have Shown Up to Training Without Full Vetting. Oh, interesting. Okay. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has placed new recruits into its training program before they have completed the agency's vetting process. An unusual sequence of events as it rushes to hire federal immigration officers to carry out President Donald Trump's mass deportation policy, a current and two former Homeland Security Department officials told NBC News. So they're putting them into training before they're even done with like the basics, like, okay, post-interview, like we have to do background checks. They're just throwing them into training. ICE officials only later discovered that some of the recruits failed drug testing, have disqualifying criminal backgrounds, or don't meet the necessary physical or academic requirements to serve.
Who keeps hiring all these fat crackheads? How are you fat? I have so many questions.
Yeah.
How did you get hired? How are you fat and a crackhead? At some point.
Who brought me all these morons, all these fat morons failing their academic requirements, and they're addicted to drugs?
Just imagine. You know what? Man. It's making it easier for immigrants. Now all these videos of like immigrants escaping ICE, where they're like on a bicycle, where ICE tries to like circle an Uber Eats delivery driver, and the Uber Eats delivery driver is juking them, and they're like, and they just like fall and tumble, or it all makes so much sense. They're high.
Yeah.
They're like coming off from. But you want to know how I knew ICE was a crackhead operation? A little is because like, you ever watch the videos of like when they like gang stalk a fucking immigrant person, and then they like people come and they start like fucking harassing ICE, and ICE finally dissipates. ICE at the end of every video where ICE gets harassed,
They just kind of give up. They
Well,
just kind of like they're running and they just kind of slow to a little jog.
Yeah,
and
no,
they kind of turn around.
they always get, instead of like,
It's like the ref blew a whistle and they're like, all right, play's over.
Literally that. It literally is that. Literally. But the part that blows my mind about that part is all this money we hear they're talking about, and then they always run off and they'll get like a minivan or like somebody's car that I'm like, damn, they don't got no ICE car. They don't got no. It just feels very crackish.
Oh yeah,
it feels very like haphazardly put together. There's
like the
whose car are we taking to go in?
Well, a great example of what you're just describing. There was the ICE agent who shot that woman in Chicago, and she survived. But they said she was ramming her car into them. They lied. She wasn't. But he has fled the state because he's supposed to show up to court, but he fled with the ICE van. So they're like, bro, we need our van back. Yeah, you gotta show up to court. You can't just leave. Hey, you have our van, bro. And so
Look, man.
He fled to Maine. He's in Maine right now with the van.
Listen, shooting an unarmed civilian, we can forgive. But the theft of company property, we will hunt you down to the end.
We will kill you for that.
We will make sure the long dick of the law, you will be fucked. That's crazy. All right, we move on.
Yeah, let's go back here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, let's move on. We're done with that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Long story short, ICE is a bunch of fat, stupid criminals. Breaking news.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Great. But we're going to go to a less fun story. Unless you're racist, then this is going to be fun for you. Baltimore, via WBAL-TV. AI software mistakes high school student bag of chips for a freaking weapon. An artificial intelligence detector led police to believe a person was armed with a weapon at a Baltimore County school, when it turns out they had a bag of chips. Taki Allen, okay, his name is Taki.
I know. I know.
Come the fuck.
Yeah.
I read it just it just hit me just now. That
Yeah, it didn't make your joke brain go off immediately. Yeah, his name is Taki.
Come on.
You couldn't figure out a man named, or a boy named Taki was holding a bag of chips? What more could he have done to let you know that he's holding a bag of chips?
Yo, this boy's life was always fated for this moment.
Unfortunately.
Destiny was always...
Yeah.
Hot Cheetos Johnson was... Taki Allen was sitting with friends Monday night outside Kenwood High School, eating a bag of chips after football practice. About 20 minutes later, police officers showed up with guns walking towards Allen. It was like 8 cop cars that came pulling up for us. At first, I didn't know where they were going until they started walking towards me with guns, talking about, get on the ground. And I was like, what? Allen told WBAL-TV 11 News. Allen said police told him an AI detector thought his bag of chips, which he crumbled and placed in his pocket when he was finished, was a weapon.
What a great kid. Put it in his pocket, didn't litter.
Yeah.
Was planning on throwing it away later.
Wow.
It's a good kid.
Wow. Well, yeah, he put a bag of chips, which he crumbled and placed in his pocket when he was finished. Okay, sorry, I got confused because they checked the trash can, which, anyway, I'll continue reading. They made me get on my knees, put my hands behind my back, and cuffed me. Then they searched me, and they figured out I had nothing, Allen told WBAL-TV 11 News. Then they went over to where I was standing and found a bag of chips on the floor. So maybe he did litter. How did bag of chips?
Son of a bitch.
Maybe. Hey, we got him on something at least.
That Taki motherfucker.
Well, police showed Allen the picture that triggered the AI detector. I was just holding a Doritos bag. It was 2 hands and 1 finger out, and they said it looked like a gun, Allen told WBAL-TV 11 News. Okay, let's just stop and say, right now, this kid is fucking being held up, detained, guns
pointed at him, handcuffed.
The whole shebang.
Yeah.
Because computer software recognized his bag of chips. Like, I'm reading, but the gravity of the situation is a kid got guns pulled on him because AI software mistakenly took a bag of chips for a gun. And that is like literally nightmare future fuel. Yeah. In 2004, they made the movie Minority Report, which that wasn't part of it, but this could have been in the sequel. And that like
it's crazy how like we immediately AI has just now broken through this threshold and is at it's in this new stage, but it's at its infancy in this new stage, and we immediately are like, let's go ahead and just have it run everything right away, right away. Like anything else, like if there's a new drug that the FDA will make it go through like years of like testing and like make it go, and this is like even the fucking NBA, they don't take you right out of college, right? They don't take you right out of high school, you know. They let you grow. They give you a year of growth until they feel like you're really ready. They don't want you to be too young in the NBA. And David Stern understands this fucking concept, but why are we immediately ruining everything with fucking AI? It's
putting
insane.
It everywhere.
It's insane.
It's totally unfinished, uncooked. Man, that kid better be glad it was a bag of Doritos though, and not like some like rap snacks.
Sure.
Just because there's a black person already on the bag,
it
would have identified it.
They're like, let's just send him to jail.
Yeah, no. Oh shit, he got a nuke. It's a black guy on a bag of chips. He's holding fucking.
He's going down the wrong path. This is predictive policing, which is a real thing. This is predictive. We're sending him to jail.
It's literally how dangerous that it's so fucking dangerous that a bag of chips did this. One of the most common school lunch items was identified as a gun. They're like, oh my God. Yeah. Every single one of these little bastards is carrying. Holy shit. We can send in the army. Fucking
Although I will say, in AI's defense, like cops have mistaken phones for guns, wallets for guns,
Yeah, so it's only
books for guns. So in terms of artificial intelligence, this is actually like perfect police artificial intelligence. They are 100% doing an accurate job of replicating the intelligence of a police officer.
Yeah, you were absolutely.
So maybe we can't get mad at the AI.
It's just, hey, it's just learning from its pop.
Yeah, very impressive technology,
father, like son or whatever.
Yeah.
But county police sent a statement Tuesday afternoon to WBAL TV 11 News saying, on Monday evening at approximately 7:20 p.m., officers assigned to Precinct 11 Essex responded to Kenwood High School following a report of a suspicious person with a weapon. Once on scene, the person was searched, and it was determined that the subject was not in possession of any weapons. I refer you to BCPS regarding questions pertaining to Omni Alert, which is, I fucking hate these names of these AI. Omni Alert. God vision. What the fuck? Omni Alert. Your shit don't even work.
Dystopia code.
Yeah, exactly.
Hire us for all your needs of all your dystopian needs.
That shit is like, you're not even omni. Like, you're trying to, you're trying to express like omnipotence with the fucking phrasing of Omni Alert, and it's like, you're not even good. You're not even a good digital god. You're a misinformed digital god, which is the plot to Avengers Endgame or Age of Ultron. Sorry. But last year, Baltimore County High School began using a gun detection system that employs AI to detect potential weapons by utilizing existing school cameras. The system can identify a possible weapon and send an alert to the school safety team and law enforcement.
Yeah.
Hey.
And like always with this AI stuff, it's like it's just we can't just be like a coincidence that it's always a black kid who's the victim of this. It's like 100% like they're like armed and red, like that drives the human response to the AI failure.
Yeah,
without failure.
And like I was like seeing somewhere where it was like the school is like, no, we're gonna keep the system. It's we're keeping this.
Yeah.
Hey, if AI racially,
those chip bags are on thin ice.
Yeah.
But we love our AI and we love our police.
Racially,
and that kid is suspended. He'll think twice before being mistaken for having a gun again. I tell you that.
No, I will personally racially profile every black student in this goddamn school.
if that's what it takes.
If it takes, I will hire Hitler Grok to be the assistant principal at this fucking black school. If I have to. But, yeah, that's the story, gang.
Let's move on. More dystopian horrors. We're going to Miami, reading here from Reuters.
Miami.
U.S. police unveil futuristic robo-cop vehicle that drives itself and launches crime-fighting drone. All right, first of all, I got to say, the glaze in this article is ridiculous.
Drone?
Yeah. I expected better from Reuters, but let's just read. Police...
Like, hold on. I'm trying to...
Exactly.
Like, did they say it like a
They don't even
superhero?
fucking explain it. They're just like crime-fighting drone. So hold on, let's just get into this. Police in Florida have unveiled the nation's first self-driving police car, a futuristic robo-cop vehicle packed with high-tech features like a drone launching system and AI-powered patrol capabilities. The police unmanned ground vehicle Pug has taken to the streets in a groundbreaking pilot program designed to change the face of law enforcement. Like, that's what I'm talking about, the glaze on here. It's like, yeah, they made a Waymo of a police car. That's all they did, that can shoot a drone out. Like, that's not that crazy of a thing. It's like an obvious thing to do. The sleek cruiser, which resembles a Ford Explorer, is the result of a collaboration between the Miami-Dade County Police or Sheriff's Office and the innovation-focused policing lab. It is equipped with 360-degree cameras, thermal imaging, license plate readers, and audio sensors, making it a crime-fighting powerhouse. Shut the fuck up. No, it does not do that.
Nigga, it's not Optimus Prime, okay?
Exactly.
What the fuck are you talking about?
They keep saying crime-fighting. They haven't mentioned the how of fighting crime one time.
First off, we are not allowed, in the age of superheroes, you can't use crime-fighting in reference to real people anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because it just sounds like you're talking about Batman every time.
It does.
You can't. You just got to use different phrasing, dog. That belongs to the fucking fucking comic book world now.
Yeah. I would even, when you describe a cop as crime fighting, that sounds fucking ridiculous.
I've seen too many grannies get put in a fucking chokehold.
Yeah.
Like,
they enforce the law, or they don't fight crime. What the fuck are you talking about? They show up after a crime scene and
Jesus.
Yeah. After a crime has taken place, they'll show up 3 hours later and not make anyone feel any better about what happened. That is what they do. They enforce the law. So, okay, last sentence from this excerpt we're going to read, but perhaps the most impressive feature is the drone that it could launch directly from the roof, further enhancing its ability to monitor and track criminal activity from above. So again, not a crime-fighting drone, just a drone with a camera attached to it, which, it's nothing crazy about this whatsoever.
Guys, we already have a racist vehicle, all right? It's called a Cybertruck. You can just buy, it's same effect.
Or in a more abstract way, I was thinking the vehicle for racism within America is the police. You could say that as well. Look at us. So wait, hold on. There is more to this excerpt here. So while the Pug is not designed for high-speed chases, it will be an invaluable tool for routine patrols, particularly in places with limited resources. So they're sending the drone car to poor neighborhoods. Who would have thought? The vehicle's integration of AI allows it to automate repetitive tasks like patrolling and reporting, freeing up deputies to focus on more complex aspects of policing. So basically, it's just one step up from like the R2-D2 police robot in Times Square that everyone just kicks over. Yeah. It's just like the next gen of that.
Yeah, that little, when you go to LA and you see that Uber robot, that little Uber robot that's delivering people's food, you're like, oh, that's cute. Except instead of food, it's like weapons.
Yeah.
Like,
and this shit, I don't think this shit even has any weapons attached to it. That's why it's like
drone.
nothing. It's
literally just
a Waymo. It's just driving around.
So it's like it deploys a drone just to spy on people. It's like, okay, all right. Crackheads.
It's completely like a toy. Even if we were like, if I'm trying to look at it from the policing perspective, like I can't see this being some invaluable new tool for the police. It's like it's just a toy. It's another toy for cops.
Yeah, I just want to say, if crackheads, if you're out there, if there's any crackheads that listen to this podcast, which I hope there are many, I think instead of breaking into our cars and stealing
crackheads, go ahead and light up right now. Sorry. Go ahead.
This
right
is the
now.
light up hour. This is a spoon portion of the podcast, sponsored by Big Spoon. We are sponsored here.
That'll be our sponsor. Yeah, Crack, brought to you by Crack.
We are sponsored by Big Crack at the KAWPS podcast. But if you are a crackhead and you are listening to this, stop breaking into people's cars and stealing radios. Why don't you break into people's cars, or this Pug, start stealing drones?
Yeah,
you will get
that drone into the sunset.
That will get you way more money than a fucking radio.
Yeah.
Okay. Steal that. Become the crackhead you were always meant to be.
Yeah.
Or help the community while it's balance. You doing a little crack, everybody's like, oh, you're hurting the community, but you're stealing from these pugs. And so you're helping the net neutral. Yeah. Communities, just giving out ideas. That's all.
Yeah. Let's more just, technological nonsense of the age we're in now.
Love it.
Just constant, just the whole country is a big experimentation playground for law enforcement. All these innovative technologies are just being used by law enforcement, whether it's local police or ICE or the military. That is who holds the future in their hands. So great stuff.
Yeah. Well, what happened was our ICE agents got too fat to get in the cars, and they reached the weight capacity, and so we had to.
We had them control with their handheld controllers. Then their fingers got too fat. Could y'all believe this? Their fingers got too fat for the controls.
They no longer could wrap their fingers around the steering wheel. Thick ass. their fingers became as thick as the steering wheel,
Yeah.
and they no longer could drive. So we had to make driverless.
I tell people to help
vehicles.
explain. I remember that episode of The Simpsons where Homer had his job staying at home, and he had the little bird click the thing. See, that resulted in a lot of massacres in the city of Brownsville. So we had to do some mild reforms to our system.
Yeah, this is well, can't wait to see these on the street. That'll be nice.
All right, so where are we going next? We're going to Baltimore.
Oh, are we back in Baltimore?
Back in Baltimore.
What the hell?
Right. Wait.
No.
Oh, yeah, you were right. Right there.
Via Fox 5 News, after stealing... let me start that over. After stealing $215,000 in taxpayer funds, Baltimore school police officer retains his pension. A Baltimore City school police officer convicted of stealing $215,000 in taxpayer dollars will keep his taxpayer-funded pension, even though when Lawrence Smith is sentenced for his crimes, he can go to prison for 25 years.
Insane.
Yeah, sentence was written a little weird, but basically this guy's about to go to jail and is still keeping his... He's going to jail for... stealing
taxes money,
and he's getting to steal more of our tax money. That's
and it's just the fact that he's gonna be like stacking paper while he's in prison in the first place.
He about the commissary about
dude.
to
I'm gonna have all the limited edition
Honestly,
Labubu's.
I'm living better in here than out there. He's like, living like a king. You know what I mean? Sure, I ain't got the touch of a woman, but hey,
I bought the limited edition ChatGPT sex bot model.
I got ramen noodles on deck. What you want? Like, this nigga's gonna be lit.
Yeah. They say it's not fun to be a cop in jail, but this guy, he'll have a decent go at it probably.
But last week in federal court, former Baltimore City School Police Officer Lawrence Smith pleaded guilty to felony wire fraud and income tax evasion. As a part of the plea deal, Smith agreed to a forfeiture of no less than $200,000 paid to the U.S. government and $61,000 in restitution to the IRS. His convictions carry a maximum sentence of 25 years in prison. Smith's sentencing date has not been set. His fate is not yet known, but what is known is that no matter what the judge decides, Smith, who admitted to stealing hundreds of thousands of taxpayer dollars, will keep his taxpayer-funded pension. See,
God.
That's what it's funny. You rob it. You putting on a mask. Cops stopping robbers. It's like, what are you doing? Violently robbing this person. You want to steal? Do it the legal way, like I'm doing.
Yeah.
Do
it with the overtime hours.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such a consistent thing. And this is a consistent thing. Like, even harder it is to put a cop in jail. As we see from this article, it is even harder to take away their pension. Yeah, we talked about this on our Patreon a few months ago, but there's literally cops in prison for literally the most heinous crimes you can imagine. The ones we go through in the headline roundup, those types of crimes, who are still getting their pensions in prison. And it's it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's like, why are we so obligated to give cops all of our tax money, like regardless of anything?
No, police are the most privileged class they're up there with the whites. All right.
Oh yeah, that's like platinum card white.
Yeah, that's police is like sometimes white people wish they could be police. Well, you a white police officer? Oh my God, you just got like the golden star.
Yeah.
Well, and that's called a sheriff badge, I guess. But Smith was arrested by the FBI in September of 2023. Months earlier in January of that year, Project Baltimore first exposed that Smith was logging police overtime when he appeared to be not working. Fox 45 News uncovered Facebook Live videos that show Smith driving a boat on the Chesapeake Bay, coaching football, or on vacation when his overtime form said he was working. 8 months after Fox 45 News aired that report, Smith was indicted. City schools placed him on administrative leave. He was supposed to be at school protecting kids during all this. That's crazy.
Meanwhile,
he's on Facebook Live.
He's like, you ever see like the DJ Khaled on the jet ski?
Yeah, I think
Snapchat.
He's like, hey, y'all, I'm out. It's dark. I'm lost at sea right now.
He's like, but you know what? I'm supposed to be at work right now.
Yeah.
That's how you stay up, gang.
He's suffering from success.
I could have played myself and been inside of a school right now. But instead, look at me. Yeah, I'm lost. Yeah, it's dark. But at least I'm not at work right now.
Smith was indicted. City schools placed him on administrative leave, but he remained on payroll for nearly an entire year, where taxpayers likely paid Smith around 93,000 fucking buckaroos.
They just take and they take, don't they? God damn.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So hard out here for so many of us, and this dude is just gonna be raking in along with the sheriff in the beginning, the corrupt sheriff in the beginning, this corrupt cop are both getting full-on pensions after being disgraced. Bro, if that's what being disgraced is, fucking disgrace me, dude. I would love to be disgraced if that's what I would love to be disgraced cop if that's what it entails. God damn.
You got caught on Facebook Live.
It's not even getting caught. You snitched on yourself. You snitched on yourself.
Multiple occasions. Like they put together a montage of you having like just the funnest time of your life. Not being an Uvalde police officer, just not protecting these kids at all. Dude. That's crazy.
Playing golf, just fucking
once again
at a fucking
cops being on their phone, fucking them over. That's the cops' biggest downfall. Fuck body cam footage. Fuck, it's that phone.
Yep,
that phone really is what's
it's
fucking
the hubris.
You literally are going live, dog. We all lie when we're not at work.
Yeah,
we've all. That's not. No one's saying you can't. You lose the freedom to call out your job and make up a lie.
Yeah,
that's
one thing though, right? That's relatable.
Yeah,
but the next level is doing fraud.
You can't,
which is what you are, and everyone knows. Like that's like a known trope. Like if you're doing fraud, then they'll send like insurance like people to like spy on you.
Yeah.
You got to keep your alibi going. We know that. We've seen the movies and seen the TV shows. Do not go on live on a jet ski, bro.
While you're supposed to be at work. While you're
at school.
Work. While you're at work. That's the craziest. They're like, wait, so no one checked the live? You ain't got no friends at work? All right, that's just good.
It's the hubris. Flew too close to the sun. So
self-inflicted wound.
Next up, another ridiculous story. Okay, so we're going to Charlotte, reading from WBTV. So a little background here. This has been an ongoing lawsuit of a cop suing the city and his police department. And the breaking news is that we now just got video. The city had to turn over to this news department the video of the whole incident that this lawsuit revolves around. So it was the night of Halloween, fading, first of all, awesome. Night of Halloween, fading into the early hours of November 1st, 2019. So that's how long it's been going on. The FBI task force alerted CMPDs as Charlotte that they would be executing a search warrant in their jurisdiction and asked for blue light perimeter support. A supervisor pulled 2 officers from a lower priority call and sent them over. The CMPD officers had minimal instructions. Then CMD officer Heather... Oh, sorry. Let me read that again. The CMPD officers had minimal instructions, then CMPD officer Heather Loveridge would later say in deposition. When Loveridge and her partner... This is
reading like a fucking novel. Like,
it is.
Loveridge,
yeah. Heather Loveridge.
The night was a spooky Halloween. Yeah.
What a beautiful name. You might think she'll be the good guy of the story. No.
Foreshadow.
Just like a novel. There's twists and turns. When Loveridge, the white lady, and her partner pulled up to the steakhouse. Sorry, I'm doing a bad job reading this.
Greedy ass.
I haven't eaten all day.
You sound like icing. Steakhouse.
God. Extra butter on the.
Speaking of steakhouse,
a task force officer briefed them on the operation. So long story short, the task force about to execute a warrant, but they needed some backup. They got 2 other cops to come join. This is one of them, Heather Loveridge. The task force officer gave Loveridge a suspect description, but no picture. Loveridge later testified they were looking for a black man about 6 feet tall and 280 pounds. Clarence Belton, a Gastonia officer experienced in more than 80 search warrants, was the only black officer on the task force that night. Waiting outside the house with his partner, they saw the suspect come outside to bring in the trash. So if you're a kind of an extra alert reader or listener right now, you probably already see the foreshadowing happening, the perfect storm that's forming a recipe for disaster, if you will. Video unsealed in federal court showed police squad lights flick on. Moments later, the suspect could be seen running into the garage, trailed by Belton and his partner. The officers would later describe in deposition testimony how they paused in the garage, waiting for backup after the suspect ran inside the home. Video shows other task force officers and the 2 CMPD officers run up, and a brief discussion appeared to happen. Heather Loveridge, stood with the group as Belton moved around the garage, video shows. She testified later that she did not see Belton there. The task force decided to take a battering ram to the door. As the door came down, Belton said he saw a woman standing there in a shooter stance with a gun trained on him.
Oh, my God.
In the video, taken from a garage surveillance system, the initial shooting happened just off screen, but can be heard on Loveridge's partner's body cam. Her partner had left the garage to provide cover behind the house. So basically, they knocked over the door, and Heather Loveridge, with her description she got with no picture, black man, saw a black man. I'm imagining saw a silhouette of a black man, and her training kicked in. And next thing you know, they're in a shootout. She said, "Bingo, got you, you black son of a bitch."
That's all I needed.
That's all I needed.
Identify. Bag of chips.
Yeah, they're trying to brief her. They're like, "Suspect is a black." Got it.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying he's a black, loud and clear. I know you're wasting my time now, sir. With all due respect. So they're in a shootout now with each other. Belton shot at the woman and simultaneously felt one of his arms go numb. He testified that his gun dropped and he turned to flee. In the video, 2 task force officers ran out of the garage beside Loveridge after the first shots. A third officer appeared to stumble and crawl along the floor. A 4th officer darted out after him. Loveridge said later that when she turned back to the garage, she saw no officers inside. She believed Belton was the shooter. From the driveway, she shot at him more than a dozen times.
Oh.
I think, so now that I read this out loud, I think I misunderstood it at first. I think, so they knocked down the door and there was a woman inside who had a gun. It's a little bit confusing, but now I think I get it. She was inside. She shot. They were all shooting. He shot at her, but
how did she get inside?
He got shot. It sounded like there was just a lady in there, unrelated.
Oh, okay.
And so they knocked down the thing with the battering ram because, when I first read this article, I thought it was confusing the way they wrote it. But now I'm realizing they did not write it confusingly. I just misunderstood. So they knocked down the door, and there was a lady in there who was just another lady in there who was in a shooting stance. So they got in a shootout with her. Belton, the guy, the black officer, he got shot in the arm and dropped his gun. And that's important. He dropped his gun. And so then he was crawling back outside without a gun, unarmed. And then this cop who's providing perimeter support
sees a guy crawling.
Sees a black man crawling towards her, unarmed,
Oh my God.
and shoots 12 times.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe he lived.
Yeah. Well, she seems like she fucking...
A bad cop.
Yeah.
Thank God she truly sucks at her job at every level.
Yeah. Cops are like, well, she followed her training to a T.
Yeah.
She did everything right. She did everything by the book.
Mrs. Officer, all the lady cops, y'all got to get this one up out of here. Y'all can't support her.
No. She saw the threat. And that's how we go by threats. And she saw the threat. Was the threat one of our own? Yes. But was he still a threat? Also, yes. And then her training kicked in. She closed her eyes and started squeezing.
Yeah.
Tears running down her
When I
cheeks.
first saw the suspect, I said, "Wow, there he is!" And he already beat up one of the other officers and took his entire clothing and was able to put his gun belt on. And man, yeah, wow, this guy must be dangerous. He's able
criminal mastermind struck again.
if he was able to just so quickly, Tasmanian devil his outfit on, so he clearly got into like a scuffle with another officer, wrestled his uniform off, put it on, and then was crawling out like a beret.
This drug dealer disguised himself as a 12-year veteran of the force.
Sorry, I acted the only reasonable way one would. Firing 12 times with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Mr. Dooley. Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, I would feel bad if this black cop wasn't a cop. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Normally we don't say this, but for this one, I do recommend watching the footage. If you want to watch like a old timey black and white comedy where it's just
where the suspect he's like, I'm just gonna go out the back door.
Yeah.
Y'all seem to be killing each other.
Exactly.
Like imagine being the guy that's
He's like inside watching TV. He's like waiting to get arrested. He's like waiting to give himself up peacefully, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on out there?"
He's like, I'm not going out. I'm going out with a bang. I'm killing each and every one of these mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our guys, they're all on the ground. Yeah. They've all killed each other.
They've arrested someone. They're taking they're like, "Sir, are you safe?
Yeah.
Are you safe? We got the bad guy.
We got the criminal.
He's the real devious one."
It's a cop. Thank you. I appreciate you for. Well, you know.
And so that's it's nice to have a little bit of fun sometimes. And so we got our last little story here. We're going back down south.
I don't even want to. This is just embarrassing to everybody involved. The police, black people, everybody here should just feel
Let's dive in.
All right. In Augusta, Georgia. I don't even like that this is via Blavity, dog. We couldn't get the New York Times.
No. Straight to the source.
We had to get Blavity.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We're trying to get sponsors, like we said. All right.
I don't like that it's black. All right. Chick Fil A in Georgia gave white officers a free meal, but told their black coworker he had to pay for his chicken.
Damn, another heart-wrenching story. Sometimes it's hard to cover these stories, you know. I'm like, damn.
Blavity, thank you for keeping us up to date on all fried chicken news. Thank you, Blavity, for reporting.
It's a black cop. It's a black guy. It's not fried chicken.
Is there a watermelon section you want to tell us about? Anything in the watermelon?
Story. It's a human story about a human being.
What kind of cartoon ass shit is this?
Tragically wronged by the Chick Fil A system of justice.
What the fuck is? I get the blah. What is VD? What the fuck is the VD from? What is this? What is this a merger of words? I don't.
Is it black activity?
God, I would hate if that's what the fuck.
That's my guess. I don't know.
Black activity.
Blavity. That's cops. We got a Blavity going on. That's a code red. We got a lot of Blavity going on. I need backup
going on.
I need backup right now. It's like it's just a bunch of dudes playing pickup ball. I said code red Blavity. Calling for backup.
Let me get back to this embarrassing story of the week. The story that set black people back 10 years of the week. A black police officer in Georgia opened up about his experience at a local Chick Fil A location and said that he was racially discriminated against by the restaurant's workers during a work trip with other officers.
Work trip.
I was
fucking getting Chick Fil A.
I was kind of humiliated and embarrassed. You know, at the whole situation. It seemed like it was a racial issue to me. Clover Police Sergeant Tracy Reed told
Why are you doing that
WSOC.
voice? You don't normally do that voice for black people. It's the Blavity that you're like, you're painting this with Blavity. You know, you don't got to read it that way. You're doing this. They did not write it that voice.
This is the voice that has 23 herbs and spices. This boy's got some seeds in his.
This is not the average Chick Fil A eater. They don't sound like that, Ashton.
If you this greasy about chicken, you sound exactly how fucking coonish you should fucking sound. I should fucking be doing this shit. This is fucking the nerve that this is in the news right now.
It is, dude. Thank you, Blavity.
The nerve that you made this a fucking news story.
You know, it was originally just for the record I saw on Google News.
I saw it too.
It was Yahoo. No, but I'm saying it said Yahoo News, and then I clicked on it, and then it said Yahoo News from Blavity.
In top black news, black cop wasn't offered chicken.
It's just, everyone goes to Chick Fil A. I was there with his 3 white.
Yeah, I don't
it was mostly white cops who went and got Chick Fil A.
Yeah, speaking of racism in the justice system, I got a story. This is your example.
Yeah.
When I was in the chicken line, I hate this nigga. Okay, I'm sorry. Reed said the incident happened.
I get it, Ashton. I know so many stories of systemic racism back to back to back can be hard for anyone to swallow, and I get it.
I know. It just gets to a point in this country. I can take the murders, I can take the wrongful incarcerations, the mass incarcerations, even. But God damn it, not giving chicken.
When I have to pay for my own Chick-fil-A,
when a black man isn't allowed to get his free chicken, that's when I say
the tragedy. It's not that he was like someone called him a slur at Chick-fil-A. It's that he didn't get free chicken.
Now you get that black man. Hey, you get that black man his chicken now. That black man deserves his chicken. Just what the fuck?
This is not the angle I was imagining this story to go. For the record, this is not how I was like, ooh, this will be good. This is way better.
I don't give a fuck about this nigga's chicken.
This is better than I could have ever imagined.
All the shit that black people don't have access to: education, housing, loans. Chicken? I don't. All right, sorry. I'll finish.
The cop's like, and also, let's hear the cop out. What does the cop got to say about racism? I didn't get a free chicken sandwich. I'm pissed off.
And she also didn't even say my pleasure. Okay. Maybe they were thinking about how racist it would be to, I'm not gonna get this black guy chicken. I know you guys like, here's a free chicken. Like, maybe the opposite happened, and they were like, it's racist if I give you free chicken.
Yeah,
because you'd be like, oh, because I'm black, you think I want free chicken?
I was thinking that too. It would be funny if it just wasn't racist. Like whatever happened, like the white cops just didn't pay. Like they were expected to pay, they just walked away.
No, they stole that. I mean, cops. They
do that.
I worked at a coffee shop, and we literally had. This wasn't stealing. We had a policy at my first job I had, not my first job, but the coffee shop I worked at, where you gave cops free coffee.
Yeah. And
like any policy, they abused it because they would just like 5 cups, just daily. And I'm like, bro.
You're like, dude, what? Can we get some qualified immunity?
We're losing. At a certain point, when 30% of the people that are coming in here are just the same cops getting free coffee.
Yeah.
Do you not feel the profit loss? Is that just
and
I'm not saying it like it was a part of like 1 out of every 5 customers was like a cop coming in using the, hey, if you love the cops, God bless you. I guess they thought in their mind it was going to keep the neighborhood safe, but I'm like, we live in the whatever. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
They be abusing shit. Anyway, this black cop, he said he had to pay for his, let me go back. Reed said the incident happened when he visited Chick Fil A location in Augusta a few weeks ago. He and 3 other CPD officers, who are white, had gone to the popular fast food chain for breakfast. All 3 of the white officers got a complimentary meal, which is something Chick Fil A does often with law enforcement. However, when Reed got to the register, he was told that he had to pay. He said he had to pay for his meal, and it infuriated me, Detective Thomas Barnett said, according to WSOC TV9.
Ally.
Yeah.
Love to see a true ally, a true white ally to people of color. Thank you, Detective Thomas Barnett.
Such police, old school, like white guy, the police version of actual allyship. Because he's like, someone didn't offer you free chicken, brother. Black people love... Brother, that is an injustice beyond...
That would be like if someone came and killed my wife. For you, that's the pain you're experiencing right now. I understand. I understand.
I know two things about blacks. Chicken and your violence.
Chicken and crime.
Yeah, and they had the audacity. Brother, I'm gonna speak up on your behalf. I don't care if the others call me woke. I'm doing...
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna get you that fridge.
If it's woke for me to demand free chicken from my brother over here,
clack, motherfucker. Put the chicken in the bag. All three of the white officers, I can't believe this is a fucking all three of the white officers got a complimentary meal, which is something Chick Fil A does often with law enforcement. However, when Reed got to the registry, he was told that he had to pay. Did I already read this? Yes.
Yeah. So, we're at the quote.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is an insane quote. Okay. He said he had to pay for his meal, and it infuriated me, Detective Thomas Barnett said, according to WSOC TV9. And I said, you want me to go say something? He was like, no, I don't want you to cause a scene. But I could tell the way he looked. He just looked at his plate. He looked sad, humiliated. And that made me really mad.
It's like a PSA about like when like kids get bullied, and they're like so innocent about it. And they're like, oh, what do we do right now, guys? It's like, these are fucking cops with guns. And we're supposed to believe that they're in there just like.
And you better put that hot sauce on this plate. I'm going to get you hot sauce too. What do you want? What you want? After some time, Reed wrote a letter to Chick Fil A corporate about the situation, demanding that the chain retain its employees at the Augustus location and strengthen corporate-wide policies in compliance with civil rights laws per WSOC TV9. Wow. That is...
The picture they're painting is just like the nerdiest cop in existence. Like, I've never met a cop who is this type of guy. He's writing a letter to Chick Fil A corporate.
Over discrimination.
Who is that guy?
When you speak on discrimination while wearing a police uniform, it's just we're at the levels of like insanity and parody that we are at, and just like this feels like I'm being fucked with. This story is so stupidly racist, like in the sense of like, why? How do you say? The fact that a black cop is trying to speak on discrimination, and it's like, brother, you're wearing the uniform of discrimination, and you're going to Chick Fil A talking about discriminate. Nick, what and it's over chicken.
I never clocked that. I never thought this is a fried chicken story. I was just like, look, everyone goes to Chick Fil A, but
I can't.
Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what to see and what not to see. It's not my job.
Quincy, am I crazy?
I'm not arguing against you. I'm just saying it's funny. I never saw that angle reading it.
This is a blavity. You will be fucking tried for your crimes. Black news. Okay, what else?
It's a cop who cop
racist. Faces discrimination.
You know what I think this cop's gonna do? Like the type of black person who becomes a cop who's like, I'm gonna change the system from the inside. Mm-hmm. He's gonna come away from this. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna send in an application to Chick Fil A, and I'm gonna change this racist institution from the inside. And they will see once I'm in there and I influence them that we are all God's children, and Chick Fil A will change its ways.
Replaces his cop bag, his body cam with a fucking Chick Fil A name tag.
Yeah,
he's like, my pledge. That is a beautiful. Pleasure, I would love for this cop to.
Yeah. So shout out. Whatever the fuck this guy's name is. Sergeant Tracy Reed.
Blavity, I will.
Shout out Blavity.
You are on notice. You are at this point hands down on notice. If I see another bullshit ass, in fucking watermelon news, I can't. I don't know. I don't know what to fucking. In Menthol Weekly, I don't like. Cop was not. You know what? You know something? I bet if this cop would have went to KFC. KFC is for the niggas. Popeyes, that's for the niggas. You should have. That's your first problem. You went to Chick Fil A for chicken. That's your first problem. Should have went to KFC. That's for the niggas. That's how I know something was wrong with you as a black person. You join cops and you get your chicken from Chick Fil A.
That's 2 strikes.
Yeah. Core, something's deeply wrong in your core.
Yeah. You need to go on a spiritual journey. Clearly.
Fuck, dude. I think this shit primed my brain. Now I'm not saying this on the podcast.
Save it for the Patreon. Speaking of, that's our episode. Join us on our Patreon. We got more shit to talk about. Thanks for listening.
Peace.